Hello friends, welcome back for a super exciting video, and today I want to talk about trainings whilst traveling. I'm here in beautiful Guinea-Bissau, a small West African country, specifically in the Bijagos Islands, where I'm studying, working on a malaria project. I've had a lot of traveling to do in the past few years, and it's led me to think about how I can continue training while I'm away from home, away from London. And I think it's really important to spend a little bit of time on that, because whilst your goals might be training for gaining strength or losing weight or improving a particular skill, fencing, climbing, dancing, swimming, whatever, consistency is really key. Without consistency, you're not going to see much progress at all. Even if you train very, very hard, if you're not consistent in your training, progress is going to be very slow and haphazard. So building that consistency and making sure that you're able to consistently train is really critical. And it takes a long time to build those habits to get that routine that works for you. So trying to maintain it whilst you're away and not breaking that habit, I think is really important. So I've got 3 simple tips that I use all the time. The first one is to prepare. So I prepare my destination. I look up if there are any key amenities, facilities where I'm going to be staying that allow me to do my training. So if you're needing to use a gym, or if you're working regularly on a running track or in a swimming pool, it's really key to try and find out if your destination has any of those facilities close by, where you don't need to break your habit, where you can stay consistent and get your training session in. And that requires a little bit of time ahead of your travel, but it really pays off once you're there. You know where you need to go, how far it is, and all the practical information that you need to be able to, as painlessly as possible, continue with your training schedule. The second tip is to adapt. So normally I would have my running routes in London, and really spend no time thinking about them anymore, because they're well established. But here on the islands, it's very difficult to recreate that. But you adapt, and the islands have fantastic roads or dirt tracks that run straight for kilometers, and they're really great for long runs, for short runs, for intervals, for anything like that. And substituting that, adapting the running that I was doing in London to the one here has really been amazing, and actually much better. It's much better to run here than it is in London. For anything strength-based, if you don't have access to a gym, and in many under-resourced settings, it's difficult to have access to that. So rings and straps, or any kind of training, suspension trainers, is really useful to work on your push-pull squatting moves, and it really can stimulate your body to an extensive degree, much more than you would think is possible. If you're used to training with external weights, try one of these in your routine and see how you can get the most of it. They're really portable, they're really simple, unbreakable, and really quite inexpensive as well. I think I got this one for 20 or 25 quid, and because they're unbreakable, you don't even need to buy them new if you're short on cash. So adapting your normal routine with what is available at your destination, and this kind of useful apparatus has really helped me a lot. And the last point I would say is explore what's available in the site that you're staying, especially if you're staying for longer than a week or 2. Find out how local communities are maintaining their health, their physical activity, and join if you can. They're usually very welcoming, very curious to have a visitor joining their physical rituals. Here in Guinea-Bissau, people are football mad across all age groups, men and women, and joining them for a football training session, not even a match, just a training session, is really quite eye-opening. I mean, they're experts in it, so you will be pushed, and you will definitely feel like you've had a really good training session, and also explore what the community is about, and how people have fun and stay healthy and fit here. So that's another tip that I would definitely recommend. Try and find out how people stay fit where you're going, and join them if you can. So those are my 3 tips: prepare, adapt, and explore. And hopefully you can stay consistent with that training, and see the progress that you've been working on, maintain and progress. That's all for today, and see you soon. Bye bye.